right.
Good evening and welcome to the Human Relations Commission. Today is Tuesday, April 9th, 2024. I would like to call our meeting to order. And then Chair requests staff confirmation that Kansas Open Meeting Act required notice has been properly provided.
Yes, it has.
Thank you. And then next we have roll call.
Chair Kuchel.
Here.
Vice Chair Mai.
Here.
Commissioner Tag Hurd. Commissioner Gary. Commissioner Rodriguez Ortiz.
Here.
Commissioner Modrow. Commissioner Newell. Commissioner
Here.
Newell. Okay. Commissioner Zaveski.
Here.
Commissioner Kressler.
Here. Okay, thank you. Next on our agenda is the approval of minutes from the March 13th, 2024 regular meeting, and you have a copy of that. So if there's questions or comments about, if not, I would need a motion to approve.
Make a motion, we approve the minutes as written.
Thank you.
I second.
Thank you. All those in favor, raise your hand, please. Perfect. Thank you. Okay, on to new business with public hearing items.
There are none on the agenda and no one's present.
Okay, thank you. Administrative items. First up is our docket review.
Yes, you should have in your packets a docket. We have, again, a couple of inquiries, but they haven't been recent on employment. There are no open cases on the employment and the blue for the color coding. So we'll move on to housing. And it's been pretty active. We recently, I think since the last time we were here, we did have one firm, one determination. It was no probable cause. We have one for sure that will be before you prior to our next meeting, maybe two, and then one that just was waived back from HUD. So we kind of started over with that timeline and that 100 days that we're supposed to work towards resolving the cases. There was also another inquiry that didn't follow through. There was an interview held but did not follow through, and one that we determined recently here, just even since this is added, it's not on there, that we just did a not enough finding from the interview to proceed forward to make a filing. So that's kind of the update on those. On the status of those, pardon me, I want to make sure that goes away there. So with that, we have the public accommodations in those cases. Happy to report none have gone to filing, and we've got a few more resolved. In fact, yesterday we had the two with the city. The one is in progress. The one on the parking downtown, that one they're working on resolving. I mean, it's actually Parks and Rec and General Services, not city engineering, but they are in progress of fixing that parking issue. And then the Smoky Hill Museum issue has been resolved, and they've installed some, I don't know what you call them, but door openers and stuff to kind of resolve some of the issues. So none of them should go to filing. I think they've all been resolved and been in communication with the entity that made the complaint, and I think we're working on that, and I think it's all good. So I do not foresee us having any actual open cases going to the next stage. They've all been able to be resolved.
Great.
And that's the update on, unless anyone has any questions, that's all I have to report on the actual cases we have pending.
Okay, then update us on the Fair Housing Seminar.
Yes, we are excited to report it's coming up this month. This will be our last meeting before it. So if you have an interest in attending, which we encourage all board members to do so, or working at the booth for part of the day or any of the day, please get with us by next Monday. That's when we're going to try and get the head count for meals and everything kind of wrapped up. Our deadline, we put on the flyer this Friday, but really Monday is when we are going to make the reports with TPEC, and we have to turn in numbers. We're about where we were last year, maybe. We're around 40 participants enrolled, and then we have a few vendors and the people, board members, us, the speakers, and that kind of stuff. So we're still guessing we'll have about 60 people at the event. Between 50 and 60 would be our final number, unless we get a big push on people. I am going to announce it at a meeting on Friday. So hopefully we'll get a few more out of it. We'll see. But it's around the same. Same as the past few years have been, minus COVID year, minus 2020. It's been the same.
Okay. Any questions about the housing seminar?
We welcome any of you to attend. I think it's a good opportunity to learn. We're going to have some good speakers, I think, this year. We're excited to see them. So,
Okay, sounds good. And then next would be our Law Enforcement Review Board appointment.
yes, this was something that came to our attention at the last meeting. We need to have a new person appointed. Commissioner Mai needs to pass the torch on. She's been gracious enough to serve for a while. They have quarterly meetings, and we need a liaison from this board or from this commission to serve on that commission. And they meet March, June, September, and December. And we were trying to remember what day of the week.
It's Wednesdays.
It's Wednesdays.
And it's at 4 o'clock.
4 o'clock on Wednesdays. Is it the third Wednesday?
Yes, I believe so.
Okay. And whoever would do that, we would certainly make sure they have that information and pass that on. It's not a board that we ever see, so we were trying to find that out at the minute. But it's 4 o'clock on Wednesdays, one Wednesday, once a quarter.
Once a quarter. Right. I know Commissioner Modrow showed some interest
Okay.
when I brought it up last week or last month, and she did show interest, but of course that's what she's not
But here's
here.
tonight. So, does anyone else have any interest?
I do.
Okay. Commissioner Zaveski, did I say that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You did.
Zaveski has an interest. Is anyone else?
We just need one person.
We just need
Yeah.
one, and I think it's one. I think it was year to year. I think you reappoint every year, so it's not for the whole time that you're on the commission that you agreed to do it. It's a year to year appointment. We'll ask again next year if you want to stay or if it wants to switch. So there's more opportunity. Okay.
Good.
So yay.
All right, and then the
Do we want to
next.
make a motion?
Yeah, we probably should do a full motion to approve it.
Okay. So someone will have to make a motion for appointment to Law Enforcement Review Board, so one of you guys will have to.
Okay, I don't know how to pronounce your name, but I moved to elect
Eleni Zaveski, or Eleni. I don't know which.
Commissioner
Zaveski.
Zaveski to the Law Enforcement Review Board.
Okay.
Second?
Second.
Okay, thank you.
Commissioner Kressler.
All those in favor, please raise your hand. All right, thank you.
Okay.
Thanks for your willingness to do that.
yeah.
That's
I'm interested
exciting.
to learn.
Yeah.
See how it goes.
Good. Okay, and then the next administrative item we have is to discuss trainings for new board members.
Yes, I'm excited to report that all new board members have completed the trainings. But what we did for the commission the first time around was we had a study session then where we went over the answers. I know Marissa has communicated with you the answers and where you are, and there's no set grade. It's just kind of a way. We do not have a fancy school system where we can tell online. So this was our way of doing it with tools we already had. So, but we did have a study session to go over those answers, and we just want to make sure, are you guys comfortable with what you've learned so far, and to see if you have any questions or anything we can answer. We did that Q&A during a study session. If we need to set something special or if we need to have something, we are happy to do that. Otherwise, if you feel pretty good, you're official that you can sit for cases then, and we can put your name in the hat for these next 2 cases coming up for the random drawing.
Yeah, absolutely. I just would like to make sure that we'd have the references available, so.
Yes, and
once
you
we go
should.
along. So.
I was going to say you should have access to that in what they call what do we call it, Marissa? The virtual binder online. So you'll always have access to that. We used to try and keep up those binders and update them and bring all these binders down here with all the information all the time. And since we have this virtual tool, we've stopped doing that. We just update the binder. And if there's anything new that we can add to the binder, we'll bring it up at a meeting. Otherwise, with that, you're officially approved to sit for cases. And we'll go over this again next study session, when do we do that? August September, when we do the new, I think it's September meeting, September, October, I guess, when the year ends, because I think it's September is our first meeting with the new appointments there in August, and September meeting is the new meeting. So we'll do a refresher then. We'll kind of decide if we're going to do the videos again or we'll add something new. I don't like to be too redundant, but all that same material we have to go through again. So we'll see.
Yeah, it wouldn't hurt.
Okay. Okay. With that, I think that's all we really had to cover is make sure we got those agenda items.
Yeah. Right. Wow. 'Cause, yeah, under preliminary discussion items, none. Unfinished business, none. Public forum, no one's here, and we don't have anyone. Do we have someone on Zoom?
We do not have anybody on Zoom.
Okay.
The only thing I would have is an announcement. I don't remember if I made to them that there is a poverty seminar. Did we announce this last time? I can't remember if I announced it to this, but I do have the sign up form. I forgot to bring it down last time. I just wrote it down, but there's a QR code here. If anyone is interested in this poverty seminar, they're doing 2 sessions, one Friday, April 19th, and one Saturday, April 20th. And they're about 4 hours, 3-4 hours that they do them. And so if anyone's interested, I do have the flyer here. Just wanted to remind anyone that wants to attend.
Okay, thank you. Okay. Looks like we're ready for adjournment, and our next regular meeting is scheduled for Tuesday, May 14th, 2024 at 5:30. So I'll need a motion for adjournment.
I move to adjourn.
Thank you. Second?
Second?
Thank you. All those in favor?
Aye.
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 Thank you.
Thank you.